like me better when I'm with you. I don't know what it is, but I got that feeling. Waking up in this bed next to you, swear the room, yeah, got no ceiling.
Hey guys, we're in Memphis, Tennessee for Stoopicold. It's miserable. So, there's lots of things that come with running your own business, good and bad things. Today, in this video, I'm going to show you some of the bad things that just come with running a business in this industry. Like I said, we're in Tennessee. This is Stoopicold. It's in Memphis. It's at a drag strip. There's some drifting and stuff going on, which is really awesome, and I'm glad somebody is having fun. The rest of us are fucking miserable. I'm going to run you through my booth setup right now and how awesome it is. Come. Felt my toes in about 4 hours now. This is my booth setup. As you can see, this flag up here has already given out. It's just chilling. I'm gonna let it do that. If it falls, it falls. I have this amazing rack of shirts right here, which I'll run you through the lineup. They're beautiful, especially in this condition. This shirt, the wettest of all of them. This is the support original fuck, my hood's in the way. This is the support original content shirt. I really like this. It's a long sleeve. I just dropped these, and it's about supporting content creators. And this one's really wet. Got a Substance shirt. This is my podcast. If you guys want to go listen, it's on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Got some shirts for that, green and gray. My VIP Modular shirt, which is actually a collab with VIP Modular. These are my wheels down here. These are the VLS 610s built for my LS 400. This is the Instagram likes for beginners. We are almost out of these, so sorry if you want those, but they're really cool. It's like a Halloween drop we did. Big lips, thick chicks, because who doesn't love big lips on wheels and thick chicks? The Snake logo shirt, they're really cool. Black and white. Over here, we have a table. It's covered in water. And my favorite part of this entire thing, please come in. There is a river that runs through this. I have 3 pairs of socks on and my Vans are soaked through. And I can stand, I think right here. This is the only place I can stand where my feet do not get soaked. It is 30 degrees. Fucking miserable. Oh, the flag gave out. What a surprise. So obviously the weather's bad. We knew that coming into it. Key is in the fucking name. The show is called Stoopicold. It could be warm on the off chance, but the majority of the time it's gonna be cold. It's January. But because the weather is this bad, there's nobody here. There is usually at least a bunch of people here for the car show, but this is primarily a drift event now because those guys are having fun, but there's like 20 show cars and nobody is here and nobody is buying anything. And I was not gonna come. I was not gonna be a vendor. I only decided to because it's the start of the year, it's winter, things are slow online, and I have a bunch of inventory to move. Like all of this stuff, like these are drawers stocked full of shirts. And obviously it's not t-shirt weather, but like I have to move this stuff, and I can't go and buy more inventory for my business until I move this. And so I was hoping I could come here and sell some of it. And now I've spent a bunch of money to come here and drive a truck I shouldn't be driving right now to sell none of it and lose money. So yeah, if you're interested in starting a business, this is part of it. There's failures. Unfortunately, this is just something that happens and you can't control anything. So yeah, I'm pretty bummed, but I'm trying to just remain hopeful that if I stay here long enough, more people will come and buy a few things and maybe I'll break even. I don't know. Literally, I've spent so much money on this truck the past year to be a reliable vehicle for me to use for shows, and I'm now selling it, and so I don't really want to drive it, and so I risk driving it here so that I could like get all this stuff here because I have no other way of doing it unless I pay money to rent a van, and this thing cost me hella money, and so I need to sell it. And I just been taking risks to fucking drive this thing. But if anybody wants to buy it, it's for sale. I'm asking 15 grand. It's a 03 Excursion. Let's go back in the booth. It's so wet. So I have a pretty niche audience, you know, people that watch these videos, people that follow my Instagram, or follow my photography work, my videography work for years. And on the whole, I do pretty well at shows usually. But occasionally, you know, with business like this, you have the odd show that just sucks. And I've had quite a few shows like this where either the weather is bad or something catastrophic with the show goes wrong and nobody shows up. And you suffer, you lose money. And that is what it is. But it's been weird today. There's been like barely anybody here. Thankfully, there's been a couple of people that have come up and bought stuff, mainly just friends that know me. But there's been a few people that have come up and just like looked at stuff, and I've been really nice and been like, hey, what's going on? How can I help you guys? And they're just like, no, I'm good. And they just walk off. It's like, do you not see that I'm suffering here? Dude, I had a guy come, like there was a group of 3 people that came up not super long ago. And like, as they were walking up, they were like going towards my rack of shirts. And I made a joke towards them. I was like, oh, I promise I actually have dry shirts, just those ones are wet. The guy didn't even look at me. He didn't even look. He walked towards the rack, looked at one shirt, and then they just walked away. He like completely ignored that I was being friendly. I was like, damn. I wasn't even trying to be a pushy salesperson. I was just trying to be nice. It's funny to me that people are so willing in this day and age to support celebrities and like people that will never know them, who will charge $100 or $60 even for a shirt, and they probably have a team of people that made it for them where like the celebrity had no input on it, and people will just willingly support that. Whereas there's like people like myself and all of these other businesses here, we're just here by ourselves trying to sell our small brand to people like you who actually enjoy our hobby. And it just sucks that some people are not willing to like support the brands that put on for the community that they're a part of, and would rather give their money to people that will never know them, will never care about them. Still trying to do this, and I'm sticking around as long as I can today in the hope that maybe some more people will come by and buy some stuff. But I need to sell some more of these shirts, otherwise I can't keep doing this. I've held out as long as I can throughout the day. I'm genuinely concerned for getting pneumonia at this point. So yeah, kind of held on for longer than I needed to because I was just hopeful that someone else may come by and buy a shirt or two. But no, it's just It's too bad now. I have boxes and stuff I need to put down, but there isn't a dry surface anywhere to put these boxes besides on top of those drawer things, and the drawer things need to come in. I don't get it. I know this is sarcasm, but that is a question that people have been asking me. And the reason I don't want to do events anymore is because there's too much uncertainty, there's too much expense, and there's way better ways to do this. This whole business is built off of me making videos, me making quality content. I haven't been able to make quality content since I've been doing this because I have to do this. And so I'd much rather go to events and make like really dope videos and really engaging content that people can enjoy, and then sell stuff online. Because like going to events is really expensive. I have to be at the booth the whole time because people want to come up and speak to me and engage with me, and that's awesome. I love people, but like the whole brand is based on content. If I can't make content, what's the point? What I plan to do this year is at the end of every month, do an online drop that is exclusive just to that month, and that whole month leading up to it, I'm filming videos to promote the stuff. We're doing really cool stuff, traveling out to shows, making really badass cinematic shit. And then at the end of the month, the store opens for a day. We sell a bunch of stuff, and hopefully it funds us being able to do more trips and more fun, cool videos. And
I might give you more than a day, because some days I just don't even know what's going on, but yeah.
Well, we'll tell you every day for a month that it's going to be on this day. But for you, Dustin, we'll keep it open for 2 days.
I'm just saying, yeah, you might give it 48 hours. Sometimes people zone out.
It's not sustainable for me to continue spending so much money to come and vendor these events, hiring people to help me, hiring media to shoot stuff for me, like all of this stuff, and me not being in control and doing the stuff that I actually want to do. Yeah. And like people notice when stuff falls off, and I have not been making content to the standard that I would like to for 3 years. You know, if I'm not doing what I set out to do originally with this business, what's the fucking point? I just love creating stuff and being able to like put good shit out, and I don't feel like I'm doing that if I'm constantly tied down having to like do these events, and trying to restock stuff for these events is like nearly impossible. Like if I have 2 events back to back, I can't predict how much I'm going to sell at one event, and so I don't know whether to restock on stuff before I go to the first event to make sure that I'm ready for the second one. And most of the time I can't even afford to do that. Yeah. Like if I do a monthly drop, it's then one day of the month, we know how much we did in sales, and I can budget exactly how much I can spend on the next month. Like I can't, this isn't sustainable to keep doing this, and it sucks. I'd love to be able to do this. Props to Battle Gang for being able to come out to like every event ever and sell so much stuff. It's just, but I'm still gonna do Riverside, and I'm still gonna do Gatlinburg. For those shows, I'm just gonna do like a limited drop like I have done. Like for Riverside, we'll have those jackets and probably something else, and then Gatlinburg, I'll have, you know, those pink hoodies and then like some other stuff. And then we'll do like sales of shit that's left over from previous drops. But majority of the time, I just want to travel to events and film cool stuff. Anytime I'm in a situation like this, where it's like high stress and high pressure and you're rushing to do things, it's when shit gets broken. That's when all of my stuff ends up getting fucked up and things go wrong because you're not paying attention to shit like that. Yep. And that just makes it 10 times worse. I'd rather be in a situation where when I go to an event, I just hang out, I film the things that I want to film, I can be creative, I'm in my zone, I can actually socialize with people, and like I can enjoy my car too, and just make good videos. Yeah. Like if I have to run around and do 10,000 different things because I'm the only person in charge of everything, it's not fun. And literally, you can't do everything. You can be good at like 1 or 2 things, or you can like try and do everything and like all of the things suffer. Yeah. Like I'd much rather put my attention into something that I think is more important.
Plus, you're going to take your car. Yeah. You can be a booth car. Yeah. That amazing life if you show up with no responsibilities and just hang out.
I'm not gonna lie, whenever my car gets done, I might just take it to like the city for car shows. I don't really want to put it in shows. I don't care. I just want to enjoy the car. I just want to do shit that's fun for me. And I feel like that comes across better on camera. I could have done this on my own, but you've made it a lot more bearable. Yeah. And I appreciate you so much for that.
Where does this go?
That I don't know, because I don't know where half of this stuff is going to go, because the truck is full. All right. trying to warm up now. I've been in here for like 10 minutes and I still cannot feel my toes. You know, it's going to be really funny about the fact that I just packed up. I guarantee there's going to be somebody who's probably like a homie of mine or somebody that I know is going to hit me up in 2 hours and be like, man, where'd you go? I wanted to grab some stuff from you. I'm going to tell you something right now about going into business. It is always your homies that have like the expectation that you need to go out of your way for them. No, you do not. If your homie has a business and you go out of your way to make it more difficult for them to do their thing and like you try to be as difficult as possible in supporting them, don't do that. Just be a regular customer like everybody else and buy their stuff. Don't ask for discounts. Don't ask for them to fucking stick around somewhere that's miserable for longer than they need to so that you can get something. And also, like, share their stuff. Hype it up. I have it's always, like, the people that I had considered close friends that do the least for me, and it's the random strangers that will do the most. I have great friends now, thankfully, but, like, in the past, it's always been people who are, like, my close friends that do nothing to help support my business. Anyways, guys, this was a rough day, but this is part of it. Like I said in the start of this video, you know, usually when I have an event like this, I just don't film it because it's like, oh, it's miserable, it's cold, we're not going to sell anything, whatever. But, you know, this time I was like, well, maybe I should film it because this shows you guys what happens. This shows you guys why this is hard and why, you know, sometimes it sucks. And like, I think that a lot of people have this impression of people like myself or, you know, other people that are content creators that do stuff on YouTube that maybe have a following or like have a few nice things that you don't need to support them because they're already doing really good. Well, oftentimes the reason that like people like myself are doing good things is because we're busting our fucking asses to do it. Like, I sat in the cold all day long today to sell a few shirts. Was it worth it? No, but I'd paid to be here, like a decent amount of money to be here and do this. And so I have to do whatever it's worth, and it sucks because I'm probably going to get fucking sick. Like, I have stuff to do. I'm probably going to get sick this week, and it's not going to be fun. And was it worth it? No, it wasn't, but it's just some of the shit that you go through. And like, it sucks to me to ever hear people, like we spoke about this on my podcast, Substance Show, if you guys are interested in going and listening. We spoke about this on my podcast as like the must be nice people, like people that will be in my comment section that will be like, oh damn, must be nice, you make a boatload of money off of merchandise stuff. And it's like, well, yeah, we do pretty good in sales a lot of the time, and it is like a large quantity of money, but what you don't understand is all of that money goes right back into it. Like, I don't buy flashy things, I don't buy expensive things. Every little bit of my money I spend on things that I think and hope are going to make me more money, and I do that over and over again. I'm never like working really hard so that I can buy fancy things. Like, yeah, I want to build cars, but everything I do, I like find a way to make it work for me and add value to the things around me. And like, I don't know, I just hate the attitude that some people have where they look at the stuff that I do and they're like, yeah, whatever, this guy has it easy. He makes YouTube videos and makes money. It's like, it's not it at all. I'm a business owner. Like, I do a lot of stuff and I like work outside of this, and I'm rambling, and you know, I'm a little bit obviously bummed out that today sucked, but I wanted to film it because I want you guys to really see what it's like to do this stuff. And if you have considered doing it, I don't want this to like deter you from it. But I always am from the perspective that I wanna make sure that people don't go into things with unrealistic expectations. And sometimes you do that. When you're really passionate and really excited about stuff and you're really confident, it's easy sometimes to just overlook stuff. And none of this is easy. Yeah. I'm sorry if I sound like a little girl right now. It's because I'm like losing my voice from one, I had a little bit of a sore throat at the start of the day, and two, it's been drift cars all day long, and so I've been yelling at any point that I've tried to talk to people. So yeah, probably gonna get sick. Yeah, it's not Slammed Enough's fault at all. Like, they did a good job to put on a show here. And it's just the weather sucked and people didn't show up. And there was drift car people here, and you know, those aren't my demographic, and so a lot of those people just didn't come to the booth and buy stuff, and that's fine. But yeah, that's just how it is. I'm not upset at anybody. I'm not mad. I'm just, you know, I'm bummed. Didn't work out. Lost a bunch of money. It is okay, because I'm going to continue doing this, and like I kind of said just now, which I think I got it on camera, I do have a plan this year for how I want to go about running my business, and I think that it's going to be more sustainable for me and what I like to do. And I think that creating content has to take priority, because that's what this business was started on. This is a media company originally, and if the media suffers because I have to do everything else, what's the fucking point? Like, I want to get back to making really, really good media, and like that being the thing that sells the merchandise. Because right now, I'm trying to have my hands in every single thing that I'm doing, and every single thing that I'm doing suffers that little bit. Whereas if I focus my priorities on creating good content and designing cool shirts, then those two things will be the things that do better. And in me doing those things, they help aid the other things. I don't need to vendor shows to sell stuff. I have an audience online. That's what, you know, I want to better cater to my audience online. The vendors has been, you know, a thing for a couple years now, and I tried it out, and it just isn't working. So yeah, stay tuned for more. I've got a lot of things planned for this year, and the first drop will be on February 31st. No, it won't, because that doesn't exist. Does February end on the 30th or the 29th? I don't remember. But as a part of that drop, I do have these hoodies, and I do have these sweatpants, and I got a bunch of other things that I'm really excited about that are going to be revealed soon. So stay tuned to that. And to any of you guys out there that are, you know, starting a business or getting into this stuff, I just wish all of you guys good luck, and it's really important to support each other. I want to see, you know, consumers and the business guys all supporting each other, and we're, you know, the community only grows if we help each other. So yeah, be there for the people around you and help everyone, and I guarantee it will help you eventually. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll be back here with another video soon. Bye.